Hi everyone, it's Lynn from Tinker Tarot. I'm here to do the Scorpio July 2020 tarot reading. I'm using the Anna K Tarot today, and I'm also going to pull one from the Psychic Tarot. So, anyhow, um, I'm at my trailer, as you can see in the background, and I'm really sorry I missed my cartomancy video in the mid-month, but I was building this deck. I built it. So, it took a bit of time, but I'm really happy with it. So, anyway, that's my good excuse. So let's get your vibes in there, shall we, Scorpio? So I want to put your Scorpio, July 2020, Scorpio. All right. You like my little tablecloth here? A friend gave it to me. And actually, she gave it to me to use as a backdrop because it's huge. But I folded it up and I'm using it on the table today because I like the energy of gifts when things are gifted, especially for you to use. That blind keeps hitting the back of my laptop. We'll just see how it goes. Anyhow, so Scorpio, how's everyone been doing? How did you make it through that solar eclipse? Was it a solar eclipse or a lunar eclipse? I don't know. I'm getting all mixed up. There's so many eclipses and energy going on with the planets right now. It's hard to keep track. There's a lot of things going on. And so it's creating change in our lives. And not just our personal lives, but the world around us, right? There is a lot of change happening. Well, the potential for change, the stirring, the dissatisfaction with the present situation. Whoa, ho, 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 ho. We had a few jump out. That means they are ready. So let's cut them. I'm going to put that one there, and that one there. I'll try and pull it back so you guys can see it. I know you like to. But it's upside down. And I have to read them my way. I'm sorry. I can't. There we go. All right. That's a bit better. Okay. So let's see what you got. What jumped out? So you have the Knight of Swords was right on top. So the Knight of Swords is the mission and they're goal-oriented, action-oriented, and this one's really fast, it's quick energy. So they have something to say, clear something up. This could be you, or this could be an air sign around you, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And they're ready to face the fire if need be to clear this up, You can see they have armor around their heart, very spiritual, but they need to communicate, basically. You have the Queen of Rods. This is a very, she's goal-oriented too. This could be male or female person around you again. That could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. And this person is about expansion. They want to grow. They like change, and they like to have a far reach. They like to meet new people and be always spreading their seed, like in a good way. You know what I mean? What they know, sharing. They're very much about sharing. The Six of Cups and the King of Pentacles. The Six of Cups You know, honestly, I want to look at the other way. There's nostalgia here. The Six of Cups is about the past. Someone may come back from the past. Could be this King of Pentacles. This could be male or female. Could be an earth sign. Like, you got a lot of people around you right now. Um, Capricorn, Libra, or Virgo. Doesn't have to be. But you know, the King of Pentacles is very grounded and stable. He's like solid. He is good with money. Business, finance could be, you know, but he's careful as well, sensible, you know. Um, and he's the king, so he's mature, or she mature, and uh this could be old friends. It could be, you know, you could be doing a lot of socializing too with old friends, people more now, because they're lightening up some of the restrictions and stuff, and allowing us to be a little more social and in small groups. And there's something here that is making you feel nostalgic. I also feel like you're feeling a burst of energy. You're really excited about new things, creating new things, um, change, and glowing. You're kind of glowing, perhaps. And but there's someone here that wants to clear the air, face the fire, um, say, lay it out on the table kind of thing, you know. And this could be like one person could be very, very traditional, and the other person, one of you, is not, is quite the opposite, is does not want commitment, does not, that's the last thing, you know. So anyway, let's see what we got here. In your past, we have the Queen of Swords, again, air sign possibly, Justice, the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Five of Cups. So, Queen of Swords, again, could be an air sign around you, male or female, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. This person could be a bit icy, you know, or could have been in the past kind of icy, you know, keeping their emotions protected, guarded in a way, you know. It's about communication, ideas, responsibilities, not emotions here right now with this person. And then there's a justice card. There could have been some sort of legal situation, perhaps because of this person or about this person. But the result is, you know, really good people. I think you have a lot of support around you, and you know, good comes out of it, I think, for you. All right. And this has happened already. So it serves also as a catalyst for change. You know, the Wheel of Fortune is about karma coming back around. We reap what we sow, you know, that sort of thing. So, there's something changing here in the dynamics. There's, and maybe there needed to be, perhaps, um, there, we can't stay too long, in any one place, or we become stagnant. We need to grow, move, expand, that sort of thing. And perhaps this is change that is needed, but there's regret as well. The Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is feeling like you've screwed everything up, and feeling regret, because things are changing, right? Fives are about change as well. Now, this five, it seems unreachable, the solution to be able to get there, but it is not. It is not unreachable. If you see, let me see where it is. Um, do you know what I mean? Like, it seems out of reach up here, this cup. The one you need, the one you want. It seems out of reach. However, it is not, you it I think one of the things is you really need to get out, whether that is um for a walk or in nature or whatever, but don't sit inside drowning in your sorrow. You need to get out, get sunshine, talk to people, um be that queen of wands, be queen of rods. It's about expansion. Look at the sun, and each ray um goes further and further. So in the present, you have the Lovers, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Rods, the Two of Cups, and the Emperor. So, wow, there's a lot going on in this line. I'm going to tell you right now, in your life, there's a lot. There's a lot going on, but at the same time, you feel like you're not really sure which way to go. You're at a crossroads and not sure if you should stay, not sure if you should go, not sure if there's probably a couple of things in life, and one of them, this could be at work as well. Which, not sure which choice to make. It's definitely a choice. There's a choice here. And so you could have some options. It looks like you have options. This is the Seven of Cups. And the thing is you can't put a good amount of energy into all of these things. You're spreading yourself a bit thin. So you need to pick a few and focus on them and do them well. If that's in, one's your career, one's your family, one's your friends. I don't know. I'm just using those as an example. But what's important to you? Anyway, back to the beginning. You have the Lovers. Sometimes the Lovers also is known as the Choice. And, perhaps this is someone that you have an old bond with. It was something solid, okay? This could, the Lover sometimes talks of a choice. Do you want to stay with this, or you've been doing this and keep growing this, or do you want to move on and begin something new? After the Two of Rods, we have the Two of Cups. This is about partnership. This is about seeing each other, but not really revealing it to everyone else, you know. It's not necessarily secret, but it's not like you're kind of saying we're a couple. You're just seeing each other for now, checking it out, kind of thing, but not revealing it, not telling people about it. There could be someone you meet here. It could be one of these people back here, you know, because honestly, Scorpio, there's an air sign, there's an earth sign, and there's a fire sign. Um, one of these needs to discuss something with you, get something out on the table. I think one of these people is also from your past, perhaps all of them, you know, because you have that Six of Cups there, right? But um, this is renewing a spark or a new one. And then we have the Emperor. First, I want to step back a second, because it doesn't necessarily have to be about love in this line. Because this Two of Rods is right in the center, it's, you know, a choice in your creative, your ambitions, you know, what you contribute, and your skills. So anyway, you're at a crossroads because you're not sure. I think there's perhaps something else you seek, but uh you're it could take some bravery to go for that. It's not this. I don't think it's the safe choice. This is what I'm thinking. You know, there's something calling you that's not necessarily the safe choice, and so, you know, this talks about a partnership here, partnering up with someone, perhaps in business, someone you trust. Perhaps you're talking about it together and you're not really letting other people know. It's just sort of planning stage, perhaps. And this could be someone older than you. The Emperor is the boss, the father figure. A lot on his shoulders, a lot of responsibility. He makes decisions for more than just himself, the family, the neighborhood, the company, the country. Who knows? But anyway, this is kind of like the father or the boss, the person who runs things. On another note, you could be starting to see this person. Sure, could be something. Could be something cooking up behind closed doors here, Scorpio, with you and the boss, or someone who's they're a level over you, at least. You know, they could be your superior, they could be just at a higher pay level at work or something, but more responsibility, that's for sure. Okay. Anyway, it's sort of funny. It's you know, you have both the Two of Cups and the Lovers. So the future. Let's see. It's getting interesting. Strength. The High Priest. Wow, you're getting a lot of powerful cards here. The High Priestess. Wow. The Five of Swords. So you got a 5 back here. And the Four of Rods. Well, strength is about containing the beast. We all have that beast in us where we're, you know, that anger, that frustration, saying things that we regret later, all kinds of things, how we react, you know. And so it's about handling things with grace, not letting not getting taken advantage of either. Both have their role here. Both have their role. They protect each other. And that's that inside of you. There's the really strong side that isn't going to let anything get past you. And there's the more, not naive, but perhaps vulnerable, maybe, side that you, you can't, let people get away with too much. Like, I mean, take advantage of you kind of thing. So anyway, it's about balancing those, and not letting some of this get your goat, right? Get you riled up. This is the high priest. This talks about institutions. Like, I think of institutions like churches and prisons, hospitals, big, big companies. Um, but anyway, some sort of institution. And um, also higher learning, right? Uh, Perhaps you could be doing some sort of training. You could be the trainer, perhaps, moving into more of a teacher level. And also the Hierophant represents the guide. You know, Sometimes it's the guide within us. Um, and sometimes it's the guide we seek. We seek our priest or our elder or our spiritual person we look up to, for guidance. And you might need this right now because, like I said, you're having to contain this frustration, this it's kind of not losing control, but letting go of control. Because she has a very loose leash around her beast. And so, you know, so you're getting some higher learning here. And I think that in some ways, I think it might help you to help others, like to teach or pass it along what you're learning, and I don't know, teach it somehow. I'm getting a feeling of that. I really am. Also, like I said, you could be seeking guidance because you're having a difficult time reconciling the situation. Then you have the high priestess. And the high priestess is about intuition, trusting your intuition, and also letting things unfold in the right time. There's a time and a place for everything. And sometimes it's not the right time or the right place. We need to wait, practice patience, and trust our intuition. This is very feminine energy, this one, and perhaps too around the moon, the full moon, the new moon, the cycles could be really affecting you right now and creating change in your life. But I think that you're trusting your intuition a lot more. Um, you um I think you're figuring some of this out, you know, but in time. Um, then there is the Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is conflict. It's conflict. It's verbal disagreements, arguing, could be like this person is, really, really red. The look on his face, he's very angry. He's trying to be intimidating and threatening, but, you get a lot more with sugar than you do with vinegar. Just saying. So, I think that, I don't that could be the clincher for you. That could be the clincher for you, that you need to move on, that you need something new, something different, something. Because here's the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about, laying new foundations with people around you that you trust. You could be moving in. You could have people moving in with you, surrounding yourself with support. Four of Wands isn't just about foundations, it's about support. It's four, right? You think about a table, the stability of a table, and and really optimistic about a bright future, and about what you're doing here. This could be at work. It could be literally, you know, um, moving in with people, or changing your foundation, changing where you live, starting fresh. Okay. Um, but you're really happy and enthusiastic. I have a feeling that when this happens, it's the clincher for you that you're doing the right thing. Just let that card go by. It's the clincher for you that you're doing the right thing. I think it's like, yep. And you, hmm, in a way, I think you're kind of turning your back on, because this, strength card was here in the beginning. And this is um part of, this could be you. Now, don't get all upset, Scorpio. I'm just saying, you do have a temper, that. And you can be a sweet and a loving and generous and everything wonderful, this beautiful person here, but you can also be the lion. Anyway, this is what you're deciding. You don't like this. You don't want to be this. If this is you, it could be the other person. Okay? Either way, but if it is you, this is what you don't want to be, you don't want to do. And so that's why you say, I need something new. I need something new. So anyway, let me take one of these cards here. The Psychic Turtle. These are really nice cards too. And I like that they give a bit of a different message. And I don't know these cards that well. I hardly ever use them. I like to bring out a different deck every once in a while. And that's how you get to know them. You bring them out and you use them. Use it or lose it. That's what they say. Use it or lose it. All right, Scorpio. What is the card for Scorpio? July 2020. July 2020. Tell me. What's the card for Scorpio? What do they need to know? What do they need to know? Lots of decisions. It looks like you got some decisions to make here. And some of them you could have made now. You know now what you want. Okay. Looks like you get 4. Holy jumping Jehoshaphat's. Okay. Financial and material changes. That's a good one. Material harvest. Wow, it looks like the changes are going to be positive. The sacral chakra and the base chakra. Isn't that funny? Because you got the Four of Wands, the base, the foundation, eh? So let's get these out here. So the first one is number 5. 5. Well, the thing is, I'm not going to look at the book. I'm not going to look at the book. Okay. So financial and material changes. And so you could be, this could be at work. You could get a raise or some sort of change at work, a change of position that helps you out financially. Also, you could be purchasing like a new vehicle or something new to make your space or your environment nicer. You could be treating yourself somehow, okay? And then material harvest. See how the is it the Parthenon that's behind him on both sides? It's balance, you know. Remember what I said? We reap what we sow, right? We reap what we sow. So this is a reward for your efforts that you've put in thus far, for the work that you've been doing. This is the reward. Okay? Now, the other 2 cards is sacral chakra. That's down here in your tummy. And it's your gut, right? Your gut. To me, this speaks big time with this one, your instinct. You know, really trusting your instinct and who you are. You know, who you are. And speaking of that, your base chakra, your root. You may want to wear more yellow, orange, and red in July. Your base chakra is your root, your foundation, your core, you know, your cup. You know, when you see that upside down triangle, that's the cup. You know, this is to me, this is very feminine, but it's also about, you know, don't forget who you are, where you come from. You need to ground yourself too. You need some grounding. So don't forget to do that. Maybe meditation. I'm not sure if you're doing that. You could, if you smudge, you know, if you do that kind of smudge cleansing yourself, don't forget to smudge those parts, your base and your sacral. So that's medicine, right? So you need to give those 2 areas medicine. Anyway, Scorpio. Wow, what a reading. I hope this means something for you, resonates in your life, helps you on your path in some way. If you like this video, please hit that like button, share and subscribe. It's all free and it helps me a lot and I really appreciate it. Again, I'm so sorry about missing the mid-month videos, but I just wanted to, you know, spend some time doing this, making my space nice, and I really relaxed for a while. It's been really nice getting away from all the fear influence in the city, on TV, on the internet, everywhere. It's fear, 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 fear. And it just felt really good coming out here and releasing that. And I needed it to, you know, be able to read. I need to be clear. I can't do it with all that in there. I just can't. So, anyway, thanks for your patience and your support. I really appreciate it. So, I'll talk to you soon. and comment if you want. Okay? Bye now.